Hello YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a rather large package in the mail. Now this one took a long time to come from Japan. Obviously went over a certain size, I suppose, and came the very slow freight. It did have tracking on it though, although that doesn't update very often, so I was actually starting to get a little worried. I pre-cut the box so you don't have to wait for me cutting pieces of paper. Actually, I'm going to have to put it down on the ground for leverage. So the main item that is in this is something that was pretty much my goal to get one of these for most of last year, but they always went for too much, and I was actually quite happy to get one loose. Sorry, I've dropped my knife. I was quite happy to get one loose, but as chance would have it, even the loose ones that were listed as it's a CD based device, so with CD drive not work, went for more than I got this one for, and this is a box one, and it was listed as working. I do hope it is working, because I've wanted these for such a long time, but otherwise, yep, I'll have to do some repair or get my friend to repair. And it is a boxed PC Engine Duo, and the box is actually in very good condition. So that box is in fantastic condition. So open them up. I don't think all the inserts are necessarily in there, but we'll see how we go. No, there actually are. I'm not going to be able to show you that on camera. So we have, I take it that's a power brick. We have our manual. Got a little hatchway there. We have our, got a baggie, our turbo pad. I actually don't have I've only got an ordinary pad that came with my original PC Engine, so I don't actually have a handheld one that you can turn auto fire on. So it's actually quite handy having one of those, because when I go away on holidays down my holiday home, I usually just take the PC Engine and a pad, but I've actually found that because I'm mainly shooter rifle orientated, I have difficulty playing the games without an arcade stick. It actually comes with the little flyer thing that came with the pad. I said there's a baggie for that one. Keeping all those, we have our AV leads, nice and long too by the looks of it, and the unit itself, a couple of little marks on it, and it is dirty. So I've never seen one of these in the flesh before. Alright, the little cover was for this bit here, so you can actually cover that up completely. Give a close look at that. So there's a mark on top of the CD tray there, and it is dirty. You look at the slot there, as long as that's going to come into focus. You've got your joystick connector on the front, which you can put a multi-tap in to put in more than one controller. You've got your on-off switch, which locks the cartridge in place. We have our CD drive. Oops. And we're not too bad in there. I said I'll blow that out with a bit of compressed air. It's actually not too dirty in there. And round the back we've got our power connector, little mounting point there, and round the side we have our AV. And it's got a headphone socket as well, so a headphone socket and volume. So really excited to upgrade to a CD unit. I said I do hope it's working. Otherwise it'll be another thing I've got to repair. Hopefully not. But I said, even totally stoked to get it in a box like that, and the box to be in fantastic condition and all the packing material. Now along for the ride, I do try and make sure my unpacking bits aren't too long, so we can get onto the gameplays. So there will be some gameplays, not all for this system. I actually managed to, at the same time, sorry, I have the first one of these, and these are for the PlayStation, so Japanese PlayStation. So I've got the first one. So this is the second of the MSX reflection there collection for the PlayStation. And these normally go for a fair bit themselves. It just must have been a week where not many people were bidding, so this is like middle of November. And number 3. So that really does actually represent quite a lot of the MSX games, and that completes my set of those for the PlayStation. At the same time, the one for the Saturn came up. That's got all of them on the one disc. I missed out on that one. Now I do have a title for the PC Engine CD Rom too. I have no idea what this game is, because I can't remember. Oh, there it is on the site. It's called Legion, and it is a shoot 'em up. And I think I got this for $5 from memory. Not many people bidding on that one. It looks like a horizontal scrolling shoot 'em up. Not going to complain. That'll be excellent to test the system out with. I suppose CD we'd better have a look at the so inside you've got a bit more artwork. No spine card or anything like that, but I'm not generally a collector of spine cards. And the disc is, other than a bit of dust, is actually spotless. So that'll be a good one to test the system with. Now there is more. I think that's the only game for the PC Engine in here. Now this is another game that, now it is an action game, so I should be able to play it, but it's actually one of my favourite manga series, and it is Ghost in the Shell for the PlayStation 1. And I actually saw somebody do a gameplay of this not that long ago. It might have been Steve Benway, obviously the PAL version. You know, it might actually be a reasonable action game. You're going around in a little mini mech from the series, and it's a larger case one. Haven't had a larger case one from Japan before. Now we actually have our spine card and a soundtrack insert. Oh, that's right. This is actually, no, does it have the soundtrack? I can't remember. Yeah, it's a double disc thing, I think. Hang on, I've just got to work out how to, or is it? No, it doesn't look like it flips out. I just had the funny feeling that this is supposed to be a soundtrack one, but look at that, the artwork on the CD, that's quite good. And the manual is separate as well, so cool. I really do like Ghost in the Shell. Fitting everything back in is a challenge, and there is more. Actually, you know, I've been waiting a while for this one, so okay. Now, I've been after this game for either the well, I'm sure it came out for the Saturn as well, or even the PC Engine, and it always goes for lots of money. I mean, these games in this series always go for lots of money. But once again, at the same time, I got this at the same time. I didn't pay, definitely paid well under the par, and it's also the special edition, so it comes with the artwork CD. So it's actually Castlevania Dracula X. And as you can see, bundled up in there is the artworks thing. So it's just in a generic plastic wrapper, so we can open that up. Figure out how to do that without, I can probably, I mean, look, this is not a factory seal or anything like that, so I can fashion something else to replace it if I need to. Just so you guys can have a look. And I want to have a look. So there we go, there's the actual CD case itself. It's actually in quite reasonable condition. Didn't go too far. And then you have wonderful artwork on the actual disc itself and the manual. And you have the Dracula X music collection that comes with this edition as well. So it really is a good edition. And then we have this artworks book, which is really cool. As you can see, they're really well, nicely drawn stuff. Really happy adding that to the collection. I mean, I've just been curious. I mean, I haven't actually played many Castlevania games. I've played the original Castlevania on the NES under emulation. I don't actually own a copy. I do have Castlevania for the Game Boy, and of course I've got Vampire Killer for the MSX, which was actually brought out at the same time as the original Castlevania. I think I've got the Nintendo 64 version, the Japanese version, which is a little bit of a struggle with the kanji text, but I've heard so much about this particular game that I've wanted to play it for a while, so very happy adding those titles. So obviously only the one gameplay of the PC Engine to test the PC Engine out, and then some nice PlayStation titles to have a go at. So let's go do that now. So here I go with my very first PC Engine Duo CD game. So this is a CD Rom 2 game, so this would actually work on an expanded PC Engine. I'm just using that new controller so I can have a go at it. But normally for a shoot 'em up I'd be using an arcade stick. But I might as well test out the controller and see what it's like. It was very disconcerting
orders from the mothership.
when I
have arrived at the appointed point at 1990 hours space-time. The Cape Planet, checkpoint on the way to the desert planet,
obviously know
suddenly becomes
absolutely nothing about what I'm supposed to be doing.
and I can see only the shadow of the enemy ship. They seem to be busy partying and not to have noticed my
So you can't
presence.
pick up power-ups when
Well,
you're
sorry
shooting.
guys, but I think I'll just let you tire yourselves out dancing.
How do you get those? Just got to dodge, eh? Oh. Okay, we're powered right down now. Lucky you got lots of lives. I think I might be dead though. So we actually got some speech playing off the CD there. Okay, we can... Oh, my goodness. It's going to take a bit of getting used to this game. Let's see if I can actually stay alive for a minute. Got quite vicious attack patterns. Might help me a bit. Oh, my goodness, you've really got to be on the ball with this one. Let's back on through the lives again. So it's definitely a game on the hard side. I mean, look, this is my very first gameplay, so of course I'm going to be crap. So we have a slightly vertical playfield to get more stuff in. And obviously I'm heading towards some sort of boss or something maybe? No? Mines. Gotta risk what happens. Well, need to keep your eyes on that stuff. So I do have more, because obviously once I knew I had finally got one of these, I placed some bits on some others, and I do have a couple of other CD-ROM titles. It looks very Gradius mothership-like. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be hitting it in the middle though. No idea whether I'm doing any damage to it. I think I might have hit one of the lasers. Yeah, okay. Oh, I got it. As you can see, you can tell this is a very first gameplay because I've got no idea of what's happening. Yeah, let's do no. Ow! Am I dead again? It's okay. This one I'm going to have to do a bit of practice to work out the patterns. And although this control pad's not bad, I think coming to this boss fight, not powered up. Oh my god, I did it. There was no clue of how dead he was, which can be a flaw in some games, but the graphics are pretty impressive. This is definitely a shoot 'em up I will play some more. Obviously need to get considerably better. So we'll just have a quick look at the next level.
According to the message from the
PlayStation games to get through.
It looks like a storm is brewing up on the desert planet, my destination. They say that the sandstorms there are really hell. It's like it's thumbing its nose at our science. It makes me wonder about the cultural level of the Empire. If I can destroy the artificial planet, I might have a real treat waiting for me once I reach my destination.
Interesting that it has the English voice too. I just noticed that this is definitely a Japanese title. Oh, this is a bit different from the first level, and I'm dead again. Okay.
As a result of this battle, nothing was left to obstruct an attack on the Empire.
So there you go, my very first CD-based PC Engine game, and a PC Engine Duo in the box that works, that I didn't pay a fortune for, so you can't expect a better result than that. Alright, well, let's go over to PlayStation and have a go at those other games. So here we go with the Antiques Collection number 2 for MSX. Now I do have to be careful with these because of the music, but let's see what's on this disc. We've got Konami's Golf, Billiards. I didn't actually know there was a Billiards one for MSX from Konami, so that's one I don't have. Hypersports 3, showed that recently. Athletic Land, Magical Tree, that sounds interesting, I might give that one a go. Twin Bee, Super Cobra, Nightmare, excellent game. Yeah, Kung Fu 2, and Gradius 2. Now I've got Gradius 2, so let's try a game that I don't have. I wonder which button it is. Okay. Oh, okay. It's always a different button. It was the X button in this case. So we'll start at the 1. Still does have. So I have never played this MSX game. So obviously it's a bit of a climbing game. Get those, can we? Yep. So obviously we've got to get up to a certain height. And the further we go up, touchy on the jump there. Now I wouldn't say the colours would be 100% accurate. Now what's going on with those? Right, okay, the owls come out. No, we can get the house. I would half suspect that the house would cause us issues. No? Okay. Well, that did. I don't know what's supposed to be dangerous for us or not. No, we get knocked all the way down the bottom. This is a good little fun game. I would have liked having a cartridge of this, as I would pretty much every other Konami game for the MSX. They just did such a good job of making them. 100% sure what's deadly, what's not. No, they definitely are. Oh, God. What's that arrow thing over there? Oh, okay. Maybe it's gone higher. Oh. There we go. And there's our first stage. Excellent little game. Alright, we won't do this too much because I've got other games to show, but as you can see there's some great games on that collection. Let's try the other one. Right, so here we go with volume 3. Interesting enough, my video capture card comes up with a copyright warning if you try and record during the boot up process. So this one, Konami's Tennis, Soccer, Konami Rally, Comic Bakery, which is another one I'd really like to get sometime, Pip Bowls as well. That's Salamander. We've got the kanji text over the icons. We've got Parodius, Time Pilot, which is not the best version. Wouldn't have a clue, that one. Kings Valley. Okay, we'll try that one. I'm just curious to find out what it is. Makes you start to realise there's quite a few more Konami games out there for the MSX I need to track down. Ah, this actually might be the sequel to Penguin, I think it's Antarctic Adventure, that's it. Yeah, this is a really rare cartridge, so it's probably one that I'll never be able to track down as a real cartridge. So it's similar to Antarctic Adventure. Oops, well, you've got to try and get to the bases, catch fish and various other things. What's their heart? There we go. Power ups and things. It's been vulnerable for a little while. And fish seem to be coming out. Now, I do apologise in advance, but I probably will have had to mute the music in this. It's quite a nice little music tune playing. Vulnerabilities wearing out. Okay, in a different colour you get a different benefit from it. So as you can see, the course is fairly straight that we're on at the moment. As I said, the music's really good. It's really a pity that I'll have to mask it. Okay, we should be coming up to our base. So he's puffed. But he's done his first leg. Trying to get to his girl. So he thinks about his girl and it gives him drive to go on to the next stage, I take it. Right, we'll just have a real quick look at the second stage, because I said it's probably not going to be very exciting for you not being able to hear the music. We've got a more interior type one. Not as much cornering so far, but maybe that's because it was indicated as a straight one. Really good music. Interesting to one day get this cartridge and play the original game, because I reckon it would have fantastic SCC sound in it. Oops, we fell in a hole. Oh, we missed that. Yeah. Alright, we'll leave it at that, because we've got other games to show that are more PlayStation orientated. But excellent addition to the collection. Okay, let's try next one. Here we go with our last game, which is Castlevania. I did have a bit of trouble capturing the PlayStation games. You can see I'm coming up with copyright on my recording software, so I've changed to a different recording software, so hopefully this comes out this time. If I'm missing gameplay from the Ghost in the Shell, please forgive me. I ran out of time, so file select. And there we go, we have English and Japanese subtitles, so perfectly playable on the Japanese copy. I'm worried a little bit about copyright, so I'll skip where possible. Can't see it at the moment. Very atmospheric opening. Yes, we might skip through the gameplay here, otherwise we'll have copyright issues, so I'll make sure the gameplay. Okay, so here we are at the gameplay section. So we have our character, jump. There we go. Let's just jump. Sorry about the Castlevania games. I do not expect me to be very good at this. I get the general idea of destroying items, but amusing with the Japanese versions.
自らの力で蘇るのではない。欲深な人間どもによって蘇るのだ。力が唯一の正義なのだからな。
それはお前の勝手な言い草だ。人々は同じ信念のもとで求め合い、集い、そして歩んでいく。
だが現に人間どもは欲望によって発展し、信仰によって統率されてきたではないか。
人間は力だけでは統率できない。敬い、慈しむ心があるからこそ統率ができるのだ。
くだらん。どちらが正しいか、死をもって分からせてやる。
Okay. Traction window boss fight straight away. Hold the button down and through one of those glass things there. You can actually block his attacks, okay? Just get to him now. Okay, worked it out now. We can survive this with getting him down slow. Probably get another jump and hit him. I'll work at it. Too slow. That's it. To bear with me, never played before. First resurrection. That is pretty cool. I'm going to enjoy playing this. Even though it might take me a while to get past this first fight thing. His first bar's getting down, what's his second bar? First part. Oh, I'm ready. No, I turned into a big monster. Now I'm going to kill that, mate. enjoy playing this game. So this is a game I'll probably stay in the machine and play all the way through. So hope you've enjoyed these pickups and gameplays. I most certainly have some very, very good additions to the collections. Obviously the PC Engine CD is going to be a bit of a focus for me this year. PlayStation, I've got quite a nice library of Japanese PlayStation games now, so it depends. If something comes up for a decent price, might pick it up. I think a lot of the focus is going to be on the PC Engine shoot 'em ups and some other games, and we'll see how we go. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.